What if I told you that the skills you use every single day at your job, the ones that you think are just normal abilities, could be worth $10, $20, even $50,000 on the side? And what if the biggest thing stopping you isn't lack of knowledge, but a single belief about money that you probably picked up before you were even 10 years old? Hey everyone, Marcus Reed here, and welcome to The Learning Edge, the podcast where we decode success, review the courses that actually work, and bring you real conversations with people who've transformed their relationship with money and growth. I'm a learning consultant and courses reviewer, and my mission is simple: help you find the right path to level up your life, your income, and your impact. Today, I'm absolutely fired up because we have an incredible guest. Sarah Chen is a former corporate marketing manager who went from feeling trapped in the 9-to-5 to building a thriving 6-figure consulting business, all while working full-time for the first year. She's now financially free, location independent, and she's here to share the exact blueprint she used. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Marcus, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here and hopefully drop some value bombs for your listeners.
We're definitely going to do that. So let's jump right in. Take us back. 18 months ago, where were you mentally and financially?
Honestly, I was exhausted. I had a decent salary, around $75K, but I felt like I was running on a hamster wheel. I'd wake up, work for someone else's dream, come home drained, and repeat. The scariest part? I was good at what I did, but I had zero control over my financial future. One restructure, one budget cut, and I'd be scrambling.
That's real, and I think so many people listening right now are nodding their heads because they're in that exact spot. So what was the turning point? What made you say enough is enough?
It was actually a small moment. I was creating a marketing strategy for a client, well, my employer's client, and I realized this strategy was going to make them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I thought, wait, I know how to do this. Why am I not doing this for myself? That question haunted me for weeks until I finally decided to test it.
I love that. It's like you gave yourself permission to see your own value. But here's what I want to dig into, because a lot of people have that realization and then nothing happens. What did you actually do differently?
Great question. First, I had to fix my money mindset. I grew up in a household where money was always tight, and I had this unconscious belief that rich people are greedy, or you have to sacrifice your integrity to make money. Those beliefs were sabotaging me before I even started.
Okay, hold up. This is huge. How did you identify those beliefs? Because most people don't even realize they have them.
I started journaling about money. I'd write, "money is," and just let whatever came up flow out. And Marcus, the stuff that came out shocked me. I had so much negativity around wealth. So I began replacing those beliefs. Instead of "money is evil," I'd tell myself, "money is a tool that amplifies who I already am." If I'm a good person, more money means more good I can do.
That's powerful. Money is neutral. It's an amplifier. I want everyone listening to pause and think about their own money beliefs right now. What story are you telling yourself about wealth? Because that story is either opening doors or closing them.
Exactly. And once I cleared that mental block, I could take action without self-sabotage.
Beautiful. So mindset shifting, what's step 2?
Step 2 was what I call the skills audit. I made a list of every skill I had: marketing strategy, copywriting, email campaigns, client management, project coordination. Then I asked myself, which of these skills do people pay for? Turns out, almost all of them.
So you didn't need to learn something brand new. You just needed to repackage what you already knew.
Bingo. I started offering marketing audits on the side, just 2 hours of my time where I'd review a small business's marketing and give them a strategic roadmap. I charged $500 for the first few. It wasn't about the money at first, it was about proving to myself I could get paid for my expertise.
And that's such a smart move because you're building confidence, testimonials, and cash flow all at once. What happened next?
The response was insane. My first 3 clients all asked, "Can you help us implement this?" And I realized I'd accidentally created a pipeline. The audit was the entry point, but the real money was in the done-for-you services and retainers.
Okay, I need you to break this down because this is where most people get stuck. How did you price your services? How did you find clients? And how did you do all this while working full-time?
Let's tackle pricing first. I started low to build proof, but I raised my rates every 3 clients. By month 6, I was charging $3,000 for a marketing audit plus strategy. For implementation, I was doing $5,000 to $10,000 project fees or $2,500 per month retainers.
That's smart. You're not staying stuck at the beginner price.
Right. As for finding clients, I didn't do anything fancy. I posted on LinkedIn about marketing mistakes I saw businesses making. I joined Facebook groups for entrepreneurs and gave free advice. I asked my network if they knew anyone who needed help. Word of mouth and providing value up front was my entire strategy.
No paid ads, no complicated funnels, just showing up, being helpful, and building trust.
Exactly. And about the full-time job thing, this is important. I didn't quit right away. I worked early mornings and weekends on my side business. It was tough, but it gave me security. I wasn't desperate for clients, which meant that I could be selective and charge what I was worth.
That's a major key. Desperation kills deals. When you're operating from abundance, even if it's just the abundance of still having a paycheck, you show up differently.
100%. So let's talk numbers. How long before you hit your first $10,000 month?
Month 8, I had 2 retainer clients at $2,500 each, and I closed a $5,000 project. I remember looking at my bank account and just crying. It was real.
That's incredible. And when did you finally leave your job?
Month 12. I wanted to have 3 months of expenses saved and consistent revenue. When I had both, I gave my notice. Best decision I ever made.
Amazing. Now you're 18 months in. What does your business look like today?
I'm running consistent $15,000 to $20,000 months. I have 4 retainer clients. I'm more selective about project work, and I've started creating digital products like templates, courses, that kind of thing. The goal is to scale without trading all my time for money.
That's the dream, right? Leverage. Now, I want to ask you, if you could go back and give yourself one piece of advice at the beginning, what would it be?
Start before you're ready. I wasted 6 months overthinking, do I need a website, a logo, a business plan? No, you need one client. Everything else can come later.
Yes, imperfect action beats perfect planning every time. Sarah, this has been so valuable. Any final thoughts for someone who's listening right now, sitting in their cubicle or home their couch thinking, I want this, but I don't know if I can do it?
I'd say this, you already have everything you need. The skills, the knowledge, the value, it's already inside you. The only thing standing between you and financial freedom is the decision to start. Not tomorrow, not next month, today. Take one small step, post something, reach out to someone, offer to help. Momentum builds momentum.
Beautiful. Sarah Chen, thank you so much for being here and sharing your story. I know you just inspired a lot of people to take action.
Thank you, Marcus. This was awesome. All right, let's wrap this up with some key takeaways because Sarah just dropped absolute gold. Number 1, fix your money mindset. Your beliefs about money will determine your ceiling. Journal, reflect, and rewrite the story. Number 2, do a skills audit. You don't need to learn everything from scratch. You already have valuable skills. Package them and offer them. Number 3, start small and scale up. Offer something simple, get proof, raise your rates, and build from there. And number 4, don't quit your job too early. Use that financial security to build your business with confidence, not desperation. If you loved this episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And hey, speaking of learning and taking action, if you're someone who loves exploring new ideas and turning them into real income, I recently came across a course that's absolutely incredible. It's called Turn Ideas into Income, and it walks you through the exact process of taking a concept in your head and transforming it into a profitable venture. Whether you're thinking about freelancing, digital products, or consulting like Sarah, this course breaks it all down step by step. You'll love it. I'll drop the link in the description. All right, that's it for today's episode of The Learning Edge. Remember, your potential is limitless, your skills are valuable, and your financial freedom is closer than you think. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is Marcus Reed, signing off. Let's go build something amazing.